This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Red Raiders will kick this deep to get us going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the BYU Cougars offense making their way on the field to open this game. And each offense features a star tight end. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to pass, it's Bachmeier. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's 2nd down here. Grab behind the line, it's Bachmeier. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And they're able to get him down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 30. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
BYU has now moved into the red zone. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. He'll just throw that one away to avoid it. It would have been a sack.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Looking to pass. It's Bachmeyer. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings out the 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So you're on 4th down. Out comes the field goal team. And he's got it. No problem. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the kickoff will be returned. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport group. Impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run, and if you get into passing situations, oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have 2 of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Dropping back. It's Morton. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They try to sneak it for the 1st. And the Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Bachmeier. And a shorter pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made way downfield. An enormous gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Cougars pick up enough yardage for a first down. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. BYU has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Makes the grab. It's Roberts. They stop him, but it's a first down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. It's a keeper trying to get into the marker.
Well, well, well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
The Cougars line it up with first and goal. On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. Well, they trap him for a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bachmeier. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The game moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Morton. And they get the completion. Good enough for first down yardage.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And they'll give it to the back. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Red Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. What a catch! That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Wideout's now clustered. Back to throw. It's Morton. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Here's the second down play. In the shotgun, handoff inside.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
And the Red Raiders are going to cash in this red zone trip. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Douglas. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. It is first and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Fakes the ball, tries the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Throwing off play action. And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point puts him in front by 1. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive?
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Martin. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Punt near the sticks. It's Martin. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Grab near the sticks. It's Martin. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense.
huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
That's caught. It's Martin.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And with that, they retake the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And the Cougars will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They had the break to make some adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the third quarter. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. First down here for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Caught behind the line. It's Douglas. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. The sure hands, it's Douglas. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
And the Red Raiders looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result, some positive yards.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play fake, looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Texas Tech, to put them on top now.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Puts them up 5. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
On the run, it's Martin. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, and making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's Martin. Spins away from the defender. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
BYU getting set with a first and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Makes the grab on the move. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far.
BYU 9.
One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down. We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting. especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Receiver in motion now. Looking for a gap. It's Williams. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Receivers are bunched together. Dropping back. It's Morton. Quick throw testing the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Red Raiders have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
It's a shotgun run ball. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Now here comes the bunch formation. He'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 12th play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. And they pick up the first on the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Makes a quick grab.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Split backfield here. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. Running back has it on a screen now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And that catch is hauled in. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. This could be the game here. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.